The crisis in Venezuela from a community perspective. First of all, when we talk about community, we're talking about real community. And what is real community? Real community isn't a tribe or a group of people that prescribe to a certain set of religious dogma or other, like Ku Klux Klan. They're not a community because they're racist and they feel that their race is a superior race, right? So people that divide themselves by politics or by sex or by class or by color, by race. None of these are ever real communities. These are more like tribes that divide and separate people by superficial traits. A real community looks at people that are human beings, and the focus is on nurturing, empowering, respecting, being kind, being compassionate, and also, very importantly, don't miss this point, accountability. Real community, we hold each other accountable when we're doing things that are harming other people. So keep in mind what a real community is when we talk about Venezuela, the invasion, the attack upon Venezuela. What's going on here? Why did Trump do it? Trump justified the invasion of Venezuela as a crackdown on narco terrorism and a step toward political transition. But oil interests and regime change strategy were central drivers. The operation captured Maduro but left Venezuela's future governance highly uncertain. So the main thing he wanted to do was just go in and bomb and grab the leader. And he probably told the leader something like, look, we can capture you peacefully. We can save your life and save the life of your wife. Or you guys can try to hide and resist and we'll just kill you. Probably what happened. What is narco-terrorism? This is the big accusation by Trump and his minion soldiers that have all been brainwashed to support any illegal orders this guy happens to fabricate because he focuses on money and power. This is the objective. This is the leader of America. Narco-terrorism is the intersection of drug trafficking and terrorism where criminal profits fund political violence and terror attacks. Is there any evidence for this? The evidence for Venezuela's involvement in narco-terrorism comes from U.S. indictments alleging decades of cocaine trafficking with cartel and terrorist group support. But these claims remain contested and never tested in court. These were never proven in court. These are just accusations. So if I'm the big bully on the block, say my name is Donald, and I just want to beat you up and steal your stuff because I'm a bully, because I can get away from it. I can get away with it because there's nobody who's going to stop me. Americans aren't going to stand up, are they? Okay, so I'll just make up some story. Oh, you did this or you did that. So I can steal your stuff. What stuff? Oil. So the bottom line is this may or may not be true, but if your child is having problems with drugs, do you invade the homes of drug sellers and steal everything they have? Or do you empower your child to kick the addiction? So instead of blaming others, it's totally fabricated. It doesn't make any sense at all. But nobody's going to stop Trump, and especially the soldiers. So there could be a maniac in power. So picture someone in power, like Stalin, like Hitler, like Netanyahu, mass murderers like Mao Zedong. Picture them and how they behave, and then picture what's going on right now in Venezuela. This isn't about nurturing. This isn't about empowering the citizens. This isn't about making the world a better place. This is about stealing land and resources. And if those drug dealers that your son is buying drugs from happen to have a lot of oil, then you might want to steal a lot of their land, a lot of their resources. But what does real community do? Real community, they empower their children and help them get off of drugs. What does a tyrant do? They'll use any excuse to steal from others what they want without any concern for who it hurts. Have you been fooled by the tyrants that murder innocent people so they can steal more for themselves? Are you one of the soldiers following these illegal orders? Are you loyal to a tyrant regime? We deserve a better world. If you want better than this, it will require some action. Go to abetterworld.diy and get involved. It won't happen unless we do something about it.